Superstation.
Rutherford County's place to talk. Rutherford Issues with Brian Barrett on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, and streaming at WGNSradio.com.
Rutherford Issues is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Their charitable foundation is called Sharing Change, and it's funded by members who round up their electric bill to the nearest dollar each month as a donation and support hundreds of local nonprofits. Find out more at sharingchange.org. Well, we're visiting today with our friends from the United Way of Rutherford and Cannon counties, and I don't know how many more counties now. So we've got Lucy.
We're growing.
Yeah, growing. Lucy Birchfield joining us here in studio today, and it's like we're talking United Way, and there's no Kara here. What's going on?
I know we've lost our Kara. So Kara Carpenter, who's been with us as our Director of Engagement and Volunteerism, she is now with the Rutherford County Chamber of Commerce, which is a great fit for her. She worked in the chamber where she moved to Murfreesboro from in Naperville, Illinois. So we miss her deeply. She's still in the building though, so we get to see her on a regular basis, but we do have an open position. So we are looking to fill the Director of Engagement and Volunteerism, and this would be a person who enjoys event planning and working with donors and volunteerism and kind of recruiting volunteers, managing volunteers, and helping with our days of action. Those are some of the big responsibilities of that job. So if anyone out there is interested or knows someone that might be interested, we'd encourage them to go to our website and check out careers, and you'll see that job posting and the directions on how to apply. The priority deadline is tomorrow. So we'll review those applications first, and then we'll keep it open until filled. So
do you if you see her in the hall, do you kind of give her a little shove to the
I give her the side eye, Brian.
Okay,
I mean, I give her the side. I give Paul and Stephanie the side eye, but I can't blame them because she's fantastic.
Yeah.
But it is an important job and it's a fun job. So we are excited to fill it. But yeah, I feel like I'm also filling some really big shoes today because I know she's practically your co-host, and so I'm pinch hitting today, and I hope I live up to her success.
Well, now we're tapping you. You'll have to just be here every other Monday or Thursday. So
I'll do it gladly.
And I kind of jokingly said, United Way of Rutherford and Cannon counties and other counties, and I know that that's something when you have a new head honcho come in, that you can move forward, but there was talk about changing the name because there are more counties involved now.
Absolutely.
So,
So currently we've joined forces with Bedford and Lincoln, and there's more on the horizon that aren't finalized, but we're looking forward to and expecting soon for that to happen. And so right now we're 4 counties, and with the possibility of being 7 in a very short amount of time, and it is exciting. We're pleased to join with those United Ways because we feel like that will provide an opportunity for more impact in those areas where it's needed, and we feel like we have the infrastructure to do that and to bring others on board in a successful manner. So we're very excited, and we're very excited to get a new name. That's not all the way up to us. There's a process, as I'm sure you can imagine. So we're kind of up to the process right now, but we've submitted some names. We're waiting to see how that goes, and we just want a name that best reflects our new service area. In the end, it doesn't really matter what your name is. It matters what you do. And so we know that. So we're just looking forward to getting that new name. That'll be very exciting. And as you said, we're still in the home stretch of the CEO search. So by the next time I'm back, I'm sure I'll have a big announcement for you then, if not sooner. So we have a lot of big things in the future. We're just kind of in some of them in a holding pattern right now. But it's a lot of good stuff. We
might have to bring that person on and just introduce them to the community too. So, I know we've got a couple of big things to talk about here, and it is March 14th. So we've got just a touch over a month left here before, of course, tax season is complete, and I'm sure VITA is rocking right now.
It's rocking, and we're excited about that. We've got some pop-ups. We've got the best way to make an appointment, however, is to go to our website, and you can make an appointment. But VITA is growing in our area, and again, with our new service area, it's going to expand even more. That's for folks who have a household income of $76,000 or less, but we're able to do their income taxes for free. And that even means past years. If you missed some years, they can go back and help you with that as well. These are trained professionals. And so we tell folks what's so great about it is, it's putting more money back into their pockets, which is in turn putting more money back into our community and our economy. And so it's a win-win for everyone, and it's just something that we're so excited that we're able to offer. And so we want to help as many people as possible. So
Sure.
we want to make sure our appointments are always full with a waiting list, and so we can get as much money back in the pockets and in the economy here as we can.
So the best thing to do, probably highly recommended, is to make an appointment.
Absolutely. You can go to the website and see the locations of the pop-ups, but usually they are full. And so the best thing to do is to go there, because walking up, we can't guarantee
Right.
that you would be able to be seen. They try very hard to make sure they see everyone, but there's just only so many hours that they're there. So we absolutely do recommend that they go to the website and make an appointment.
And also with that, the closer we get to April 15th, the more people who are going to want to try to do this last minute as well. So the sooner the better.
Absolutely. The sooner the better. And if they run into problems, they can always just call our direct line.
Well, we are talking about the United Way of Rutherford and Cannon counties this morning. And joining us here is the Vice President of Development and Engagement, Lucy Birchfield. And we're, a month and a half away from the big one.
Yeah.
Red, White, and Bayou, right?
Absolutely. Our signature event. We love this one. It's fun. It's a way for us to bring the community together and enjoy a night. And we have some fantastic chairs this year in Lane and Tab Talbot. So we're excited to be working with them. They're absolute pillars of our community. They volunteer. They're always the first to raise their hand, show up. And what's great about Lane is, she's a principal in Bedford County of an elementary school. So it's also kind of a great way to spread our reach of our new service area. So we were really grateful that they agreed to come on as our chairs, and we're just super excited to have it. We're going to have it at Saddlewood Farms, which is out there on Franklin Road. The tickets will go on sale soon. Probably next week is when you'll be able to see that link on our website. And we're just excited, and we hope everybody comes out. There's still sponsorship opportunities available. They can always reach out to me, and I'll be happy to tell them how to come on board as a sponsor. And it'll be a good time. It always is. It's one that I feel like everybody knows the quality of the event that we put on and the fun that's had, and that it all goes back into our community for a good cause.
So this is the big event, isn't it? It's the biggest event that you all put on for fundraising, right?
This is our biggest fundraiser. Our other large signature event is our community celebration, which is more of just a community celebration as it's titled. It is not a fundraiser. So this is our biggest fundraiser. This is where we love to have the most support. This is where if there's somebody new to town that this is a great event to invite them to, or even buy a ticket for them and invite them to come as your guest, as a way to introduce them to some folks in the community and learn about the United Way. So we just hope that as many folks show up as possible and are ready to have a good time, eat good food, and do it all for our community.
Talk to me a little bit about, you mentioned new people in our community, and we grow by 20 plus people a day here in Rutherford County. So they find out about these events, and I think some people are a little apprehensive of going to an event because they don't know how it works, what goes on, how to dress, all that kind of thing. So maybe just kind of give us an overview of what someone should expect at Red, White, and Bayou.
So at the risk of calling it casual, I would say it is casual, but it's dressy casual. But it's obviously titled Red, White, and Bayou. So you're not seeing any formals. You're not seeing any cocktail dresses. You're not seeing any suits, really. You're seeing folks that are coming dressed to impress, but definitely comfortable.
Sure.
And sharp, but easygoing. It's right in spring, and so we always hope for good weather. It did sprinkle on us last year. So that would be the dress. And the environment is also it's laid back, and it's just really focused on the fellowship and the mission. And we recognize some different groups. We try to get some pictures that night of Women United and Young Leaders Society and different groups that we can recognize together on a night like that. And we'll have a silent auction. We may be keeping some things on the live auction. It just depends. We've got some really exciting things that may come to us, and if they do, we may do those live, but we'll definitely have the silent auction as always. And we have some music, some jazz, some low country music to go with our low country menu. So that's the vibe, to use the word,
Sure.
of the event. And I think, again, for new folks coming to town, I would say, being from Murfreesboro and attending a lot of events, this is an easy one to come to, even if you are new, because it is laid back and you can come in and mix and mingle. This event draws people from all different groups and areas of our community. It's not just kind of singled on one group or one area. You're going to find folks from all over that represent different businesses or personal interests or volunteering. They've come to the United Way for a variety of different reasons and ways, and so I feel like it's a good one to come and you'll blend right in.
Sounds like a great event, and it's not like there's this long hour-and-a-half program and that kind of thing too. So
no program, just a few words. Like I say, we do want to always keep our focus on the mission. So there's always that. But other than that, no program. Now come to our community celebration in August, and that's where you get the program and learning all you could ever want to learn about United Way and all the incredible impact in a very detailed manner, which is also a fantastic event.
Sure.
But they are definitely different. This is a social, for sure. Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned tickets. Where do we get those? And you said the link maybe next week?
They'll be live next week. And you'll go online and reserve your tickets. And like I say, it'd be a great way for you to welcome somebody to town, to get them a couple tickets and invite them to be your guest.
Sure. And that would be on your website, which is yourlocaluw.org. And you'll have the link up very soon. And you mentioned sponsorship, so I'll let you hit that one more time, because I know that that's very important to make these events successful.
It is important. We are still always looking for sponsors for all of our events. And with Red, White, and Bio, this is a big one. This brings a large crowd. It's a fantastic place to show the community that your organization does support the work being done here by our agencies, by the United Way programs. So we do encourage everyone. That information is also on the website, or they can contact me directly if they'd like to know more about the different levels and the different benefits for each level. But we always encourage everyone to think about where they can plug in and where they can support. And this is definitely a good one, because there will be a lot of eyes on the sponsorships of this event, and it makes a big impact. So sure, call me.
Good stuff.
Find us on the website. Let me know.
We've been chatting today with Lucy Birchfield, Vice President of Development and Engagement at the United Way. And thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
All right. If you missed part of our program, you can check WGNSradio.com/listen to see where you can listen back live and on demand and watch on Big G TV. That's WGNSradio.com/listen. Have a great day out there, everybody. See you next time.
This is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral